J Twist here. Sorry, the sun's in my eyes. I just got done doing an order. Can't read the chat yet. I'm driving. I do see Miss Womble in here. I hope that you are doing very well. Me and Ray were texting. I was very concerned about you. It was almost to the point of Ray texted me and told me to come up there. I'd have got in the car and come up, no questions asked. So I hope that you are recovering well. But I will read comments here in a little bit. I'm trying to drive. I just had a big Wingstop order that paid very well. I'll say that. You're sore, but much better. Glad you're still on the mend and mending well. Oh, you smell like a car wash. Oh boy. Well, at least you don't smell like a Quick Trip bathroom. Hey, Fran, how are you doing? You know what? I'm gonna make a turn here. I'm doing great. I'm driving. I had just got done doing an order. Camera's gonna be all kinds of crazy because I've got sun in and out of my eyes, but I turned heading back east, so hopefully the sun's more out of my face and I can see things. You fell again yesterday? So is the dialysis making your body weak? Fran, it's not busy. I am feeling that summer slowdown. It hit hard and it hit quick and it hit. I'm going back for platinum again on DoorDash, sadly. Now that I got that percentage thing here, their new rating or whatever it is, that might be easier to achieve. Yeah, it kind of got bad. It just, when school let out, it was like, it was gone like a fart in the wind, as I like to tell Womble. UDM's still live, so I know a couple people that like to watch my lives are over there. I'm sure Tim's lurking in the background. Possibly. Oh, dag nabbit, I got the sun back over on my side over here. Oh gosh, now y'all aren't going to be able to see me. Yeah, I'm just going to have to put up with it. Yeah, again, I can't read chat for the next few minutes. I'll get caught up. I'm not going to mention apps. I'm not going to mention names. A few of us know. I got deactivated on one. Maybe I can get it back, maybe I can't, maybe I won't. But I'm still a little mad. So maybe not. Hey, blonde. Yeah, let's just say I called driver support, and I have absolutely zero tolerance for idiots. And let's just say the bear in me came out. I was not very nice. But as most people know, I'm going to stand my ground. And I don't care who it is. Yes, Fran, they are. Blonde, why am I not allowed to be mad? Sometimes I can get glad in the same pants I got mad in, but it's not the case for that day. And I was to the point that I wanted to retaliate, but I did not. I wanted to go be petty. Because I can also be petty. Let's just say that I was going to go eat some tacos, and I was going to use somebody's front porch as a bathroom. Hey, Katie. I'm driving right now. Again, for anybody that's just coming in, I am driving, and I'm gonna go head to a parking spot where I can read the chat. Katie, I'm in Tulsa. I just did a delivery. Well, Miss Womble, in yours and Mr. Womble's eyes, probably not. In my eyes, I was like, am I really being rational? No. But does it sound good? Yeah. I mean, I do have vindictive bones in my body. Make sure they were glazed ones too. Yes, chocolate donuts, yes. There you go. That's what we'll call that. I was going to deliver chocolate donuts. And to be quite honest with you, that delivery that sparked all that, I did deliver some chocolate donuts from Krispy Kreme. That's what and then what happened after the fact, that's when it kind of got me in a rage, a fit. I got tip baited on good money that day. That's one of them, the customer knew what they were doing. They wanted to make the delivery look juicy to get it to them. And then with the tip. Blonde, you would not want me acting out my intrusive thoughts. I've got a few people in my life here who have seen it firsthand. And it's not a very nice side of me. And I try to not let that side come out too often, but there are times it just does. Katie, I am now. I was down by a town called Leonard a little bit ago. Yeah, Fran, I just pulled back into a Target to sit here and do my live stream. Blonde, that you're right. That's the app I didn't want to mention, but yeah, because you know I didn't want somebody to be watching my videos and being like, "Oh, he's slandering this and that." And I'm careful what I say. I'm careful what I do, especially being in the public eye now that I'm doing some YouTube stuff. But yeah, Blonde, it's pretty bad. I sent Charlie a snap. Hey, Josh. You know what? Yes, I took what you said to heart yesterday. I have a talent that I am not using and that I need to use it. I'm only limiting myself. Oh, Blonde, I've got a backbone. Hey, Josh is pretty cool. Josh will put me in my place too. Josh is cool. Because he'll say things and it'll get the wheels in my head spinning. And then I was listening to UDM tonight. And then I'm like, you know, there's my sign that I need to make moves in my life that are going to be way different. Yeah, Blonde, he really is. We did talk about that. He did message me back the other night. Well, Josh, I've got some things. It's going to take me a little bit because I am not going to use this vehicle for that. I'm going to use one of my older ones that I have got to get a motor for. I've decided the car I'm going to use for that. So it's going to be put in the works here in the near future. But I don't want to go tear this car up and make it a greasy mess. But I'm hoping within the next year, definitely within the next year, I'm going to be making different moves in my life that's going to put me away from the apps. Blonde, don't. Yeah, I've lurked. I've lurked in Wombles quite a bit. Blonde, I'm going to get it all set in stone that I am actually going to be venturing out, working on cars, because Josh and I were talking yesterday, and he was asking me about different vehicles. We were all on Discord, and he was asking me about different vehicles and stuff, and I was telling him what to stay away from because of what the problems are and where to kind of go, because he might be looking into purchasing a vehicle next year. And he goes, dude, with all that knowledge that you know, you're wasting it. And I took that to heart. Josh, no, I'm gonna put it in motion. It's gonna take time, it's gonna take money, and it's gonna take a vehicle that I'm gonna use that is not this one. Oh, your mom called? I'm very passionate about it, Blonde. I am. And you know, the Caitlin girl that's in my chat here, her and I are very, very close, and we talk about a lot of things, and I have not got to sit down and talk to her yet. But her and I were going to talk tomorrow because I'm going over there tomorrow night for a little while, eat dinner with her. Yeah, Tim was. Now, Josh, was he hanging out on his roof or hanging off of it? That's the real question. And yes, Blonde, I'm very passionate about it. Maybe both. He probably had a bowling shirt on while he did it. Oh, in the shape of a bowling pin. The bowling pin on his shirt. They were working on their landscaping and their darn dogs won't quit barking, so I did the laundry. I was going to do it tomorrow. Oh, you didn't finish your roof today? Well, I hate to break this news to you, Tim, but it's going to rain here tonight and storm, and I'm moving it your way. So you might end up with rain tomorrow. You might have forgot your window of opportunity there, buddy. I thought I was good on rain too until they started talking about it. I'm like, oh no, not again. Oh no, not again. No rain. I don't want it. So how's everybody else's week been? Have y'all been slow, busy? Mine sucked. Be about 90 degrees tomorrow. Oh boy, you're gonna have a heat stroke up there on that roof. No, I did not, Fran. I need to go get one. That's coming this week. I like it short. That's why you're using the white patch and seal coat. Well, that's good. So everybody, I'm going to be in St. Louis July 9th through the 17th, well 16th. I'm coming home the 17th. I may be doing some videos up there. I might do a live stream. Me and Tim might get together and do something. I know we're going to go to a ball game. No, Fran, I didn't do nothing with it. I just woke up this morning and took a bath and put my clothes on and left the house. Yeah, I already know about your week up and down. And it was more down than up, sadly. And did Ray tell you that him and I were texting pretty late that night when you was at the hospital? It will be a great trip, Fran. Yeah, Mr. Womble has been worried. In fact, when he was texting me, he was really worried. But he said that the nurses were doing good and stuff and things like that. Because I was trying to make him laugh, is what I did, and I texted him and I said, "Well, have you cussed out a nurse yet?" Because I know the last time the story about about you being in the hospital, he went head to head with a nurse. But yeah, I was up texting him most of the night that night till I passed out at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, somewhere around there. Okay, Katie, we will talk about that when I'm at your house for dinner tomorrow, because I was going to talk to you about something too. So I will be at your house tomorrow night for dinner and we can talk. No confrontations this time. That's good. That's really good. So yeah, we'll figure something out. I'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll set up a day and maybe go up there. I don't have a lot to say tonight, guys. Other than my week has been garbage, it's been rubbish. I don't even think I broke $40 today. I may have. Okay, Fran, are you going to do a live tonight? If so, I'll probably hop in there and say hi. Find something to chat about besides work then. Well, Tim, that's all I do. It's work. That's all I do. I eat, sleep, breathe, poop, everything work. And I don't want it to be that way. But I think that's why trips are going to be good for me. And I know when the Nashville trip happens and I get to go to Nashville, that'll be fun. Tim, I hope you go to Nashville when everybody goes. Yeah, that was something else that I was talking about with a few people, and it's going to be put into works, and we're going to kind of try and find out some dates. Huh. If it's after Christmas, you probably will. You gonna fly down there? You gonna make like a bird and fly? We know that I don't go in the air, and we know that I don't fly. Before Christmas, you lose too much money from holiday orders. Well, Tim, that's why you diversify and do other things there, buddy. You got a lot more going for you in your market than I do in mine. And I'm going to be excited to see what I can do in St. Louis as far as roadies and stuff like that is going. Tim is a one app guy. You know, the saying goes in a relationship, when you're a one woman man and a one man woman, however that thing goes, whatever, that's faithfulness. When you got a bunch of things stacked on top of each other, that's unfaithfulness. And me, right now, with the apps I've got, I'm stacked up on oh boy, Katie. Yeah. And during the holiday season, unfortunately, I didn't get but probably one or two. I'm hoping that changes this year. I want to get my numbers up. I want to get my numbers up on delivered. I think that's probably going to hold me back since they went to that. January sucked. Stupid ice and snow. 2 pumped up. Oh my God, Josh. Oh my God, Josh. One and done. One and done, huh? That's what she said. I had to come out with a "that's what she said" comment. I've been saying that in a lot of chats this week when people would say something and I'm like, that's what she said. You guys, I did have a Wingstop order today. Y'all ain't gonna see it well, but I did have a Wingstop order today that I had to use the catering bag. No, Josh, it was not. It was actually Grubhub. It sucks, but it was a $15 delivery. No, Josh, you know I'm not doing Uber Eats. Never been to Wingstop ever? I go to Wingstop once in a great while when the orders are good. I did a banger one when I went to Nebraska from Wingstop, and I was quite shocked that I seen one almost $30 going a handful of miles. And then, you know, I took this one. All right, Josh, good for you, man. How about you shower before you do that? She might appreciate it more. Tim, I had to wait about 10 minutes for it to get cooked. But this thing had like 50 wings and some other stuff with it. So, I mean, all I did was waited 10 minutes. I was sitting in UDM's chat. I don't know. They just told me that it was being prepared. It was taking 10 minutes. I waited the 10 minutes. It took that, and then I picked it up and delivered it. And then I was on my way back over here to go live when I realized that was time for me to go live. Yeah, I don't know what I was waiting on. All they just told me it was going to be a 10-minute wait. All I know is there was a half pan with stuff and 2 big bags. You know, to be quite honest with you, I mean, I don't know if I'd be... Oh, I got mixed feelings about Wingstop. That's another place besides Panera Bread that stinks when I go in there. Where I like getting wings from is Buffalo Wild Wings. One more subscriber and you'll start doing cooking videos. Oh boy. Yeah, Miss Womble, like I said, I waited 10 minutes, but it was a lot of food. Like, there was like 50 wings and some other stuff. That's all I mean. And for it to be done in 10 minutes, I think that was pretty good. Got 4 more subs. That's good, Tim. I lost one somewhere in the mess. I did have 102, then I dropped down to 101. I'm starting to look like an old man. This has got to come off. Sitting here looking at myself in the camera and I'm like, oh my God. You're getting more than you lose. Yeah, that's about it with me too. I did put out a short today. It wasn't a very entertaining one, but it was a DoorDash one. So what you can do, because you don't like DoorDash, what you can do is you can leave that one playing on your computer while you go hang off your Rift tomorrow. Oh, shut up, Tim. Oh, you let it play 19 times after I posted it? Oh, boy. I'm sorry about your computer. Yeah, there's a few of your videos that I haven't commented on, but I probably need to go back and do that. I mean, when I get to watching videos, I'm watching them on the tablet, and I don't reach up and make comments and stuff. Yeah, it was about DoorDash. The short was about DoorDash. Oh, I'm going to put Lisa on the spot, even though she's not here, Tim. She said that well, when I got on Discord, she said that you was there too, but you was challenging her to make a short of some sorts today. Well, she did not. Yeah, I did. I was just letting it know that it changed here. Now, you don't have to have that 100 deliveries a month, but she may have, because she said she was going to go home and try and get her cats to do something cute. I told her cats are just cute in general. Well, dang it, Tim, there you go. There's your 1 subscriber, dude. There's a ton of shorts on stupid cat stuff. Hey, some of us cat people, we love our cats. I know I love my little guy, even though I make him mad and he makes me mad and feelings are mutual. Sometimes we hate each other, but I still love him. Katie hates my cat, and I think he hates her. Yeah, exactly. There she goes with it. Either it's not registering yet or I lost a sub or gained one. Dang YouTube. Yeah, Katie said she hates my cat. I love cats too. Yes. Oh, there's Womble under his other account. He's coming in incognito. After he called me a cheeky sod on his other one earlier. Hey, Lisa. I see UDM still going. Give who away? Oh, you got the other phone watching eyes on me too. Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah, Agent Otto, yeah. Everybody that's in this chat knows that that's his car channel and knows that that's still Womble. And I'm going to tell you something. I really like Womble. I like the Wombles. They're amazing people. And Miss Womble, if you're still listening, I did make a comment on Ray's video today. I did watch it. And I said, you know, you need to get better because we still got to do Lambert's. I really, really, really hope that y'all will. I might bring Katie for that too. I mean, it's only a few hours from here to go to Lambert's. Oh no, Katie knows that I would never give my cat away. And make sure you use all capital letters there, Miss Womble. But yeah, that could be a day trip Katie and I can do because she likes to get out and go. So we can go up to Lambert sometime. I'd like to have y'all come down there. Oh, you just like getting out of the house and going. You just like going. You can't sit still. Which I don't blame you. Shoot, I would too. I go enough. I hate going, but I do it. Now, when there's an adventure or a vacation or something, I'm all for it. But yeah, Mr. Womble and Mrs. Womble, we gotta do Lambert's. That's still in my head. I definitely want to do that with you guys. I just want to be more proactive and get out and do things with more people and you know, get my circle going. And it looks like UDM just ended. No, Katie, that's not their last name. No, you would like you would like Womble. He's actually from England, from the UK. He's got the accent. Um, and he met Miss Womble online, and they've been married 25 years, and that's what brought him here. If I have a circle, you're out. No, Lisa, no, I'm talking about like just having a group of friends I can go see, I can talk to, I can do, an inner circle like but yeah, his name is Ray. What I'm talking about, traveling, making content, like going and seeing Tim, going and doing different things. Create a square. The square, there's a lot more room in a square. Wendy is the crazy lady. You know what? That was actually a fun time with them that night. And when I seen where they were, I was on their chat, and then they told me to Facebook message them because I didn't want to give my location away as much as they didn't want to give theirs away, really. And that's where we decided to meet up and have that dinner, and I really enjoyed it that night. That was good. Oh, you had her take the crazy test? Oh my God. Oh my God, Womble. So Ray and Wendy, if you guys don't know Caitlin P that's in here, her and I are very close, and she's an amazing person that's been in my life for a very long time, and yeah, we'll just give it that. And like I said, if y'all wanted to go to Lambert's or something, I'd bring her along and we could have a good time. Katie's always looking for something to do. The CAT scans say you're not crazy. Well, there's nothing neurologically wrong with you, and you're not crazy because you got to keep your crazy husband in line. So Womble, quit saying poor cat. I just sit there and say poor Lou. Oh yeah, Katie. So I mean, this has been a story for a long time, and I like to give Ray crap every once in a while, whether it's on this channel or his. And he basically got kicked out of a Quick Trip bathroom. And I was in his live, and I had him cracking up so hard that I thought he was going to cry. I was making him laugh so hard, I don't know whether he was ready to laugh or cry. So, yeah. After evacuating the place. Yeah, that's another thing I sat there and said. I was like, dang, Ray, you was in there. Yeah, you had the whole place evacuated. Oh, Ms. Womble, I know you was. Because I know that there was me, I think Sonny. We were all making some crazy comments, and it just kept going. Those are the lives that I really like. Miss Womble, so Lisa and I have been talking on Discord and stuff like that, and she's been worried about you as well. And I'd let her know that I was in communications with Ray and that things were looking better for you right now. And we hope that it stays that way. Yeah, yeah, Lisa, he texted me last night and said he was going to post it this morning, and I seen it posted, but I didn't get to watch it till this afternoon. Okay, okay, Katie, yeah, you can text me later, and I will come to your house for dinner tomorrow night. Still need 1,000 subs and 10 million views in 90 days. Holy cow. You know, Wumble, and I did see your video where you was talking about live shows. There's people like me, and I'm not trying to put all my personal life out here, who deal with a lot during the day. Okay, Katie. Your lives, they're funny. They crack me up. I look forward to those. So I know if you're going to be doing less public lives, why don't you consider possibly members onlys? Because I like being able to get in there and cut up with you. Don't let things of YouTube keep you from doing what you like to do. I get it. Yeah, Tim, that's true. Alive is alive. And but there are some people that can make things unpleasant for others. And it's been a case. We're not gonna get into it. Can you block Lisa? No. We got to keep Lisa around. Yeah, I do watch Ray's videos. I watch a lot of it. But hey, at least I'm not the one being called a butthead today. Hey Lisa, since you're here now, I'm gonna call you out. Did you make Tim the short that he challenged you to do? Did you get your cats to do something cute? No, I'm the butthead. In your defense, it was rainy. You know what? I told her that earlier. They go crazy if you have a laser pointer and like you point it at the wall or the floor or whatever. They go crazy trying to chase that dot. And it's actually good exercise for them too. But in her defense, she said it's been cold, miserable, and rainy. And I understand that, cold, miserable, and rainy. Yeah, that's what she was. Yeah, Lisa was saying it was just ugh today. But yeah, using a laser pointer for a cat, that it's just funny watching them go crazy chasing that dot. It is hilarious. And you point it to the ceiling and they look up and then they start slapping in the air for it. About the feather stick. I had a laser pointer at one time because I did use it and played with my cat, and I don't know where it went. I need to get another one. And feathers are a little more low tech, but just as fun. What are we talking about? Are we talking about sticking a feather in your cap and calling it macaroni? I'm just curious. Oh, the kitty feather stick toy. Oh, okay. That's what we're talking about. Well, I wanted to make it funny and say, are we sticking a feather in our cap and calling it macaroni? Oh gosh, Josh, I don't think you'll go watch him. Yeah, the feather stick cat toys, those don't last long around my house with him. My cat, they don't. Oh yeah, like if I go on a trip and I got my bag out or whatever, my cat literally will climb himself in that bag and like, you are not going without me. Because he already knows when I pull out the bag what that means. And he don't like it. But we know Josh don't like cats. Some of us here do though. Some of us. Yeah, and when that little turd was younger, this is what irked me. I was going on a trip. I pulled out the bag. I had my bag packed. I had it laying on the bed. No. Back up. I had went and got cat food. And then I set it on the counter at my apartment that I had at one time. And I packed my bag and stuff. And then I had to go to my mom and dad's. And I come back to the whole bag of cat food tore up and all over the floor. You like big, fat, lazy orange cats? I got a Siamese. So he was really mad that I packed a bag. I was going on vacation. I had a whole bag of food, and it was all over the floor. Hey, that's what he ate on for the week I was gone. I cleaned up the mess when I got home, but I didn't have to have nobody go over there and feed him. Yeah, I can't do that. I don't like the hairless cats. I just can't. Mm-mm. Now, there are some of the Siamese cats that are hairless. They're called hypoallergenic or something. Yeah, they really are freaky looking. Naked. Oh my God. Yeah, they are odd looking. I mean, it's almost 9 o'clock. Let's talk cars. I can do that too. Yeah, this is going to be the last thing I say about my cat. I literally lived in a place one time where I had a mouse. My cat killed it and brought it to bed with me. The Waymos, I'm not a big fan of the Waymo. I'm definitely not a big fan of the Waymo. I've seen things where it's glitchy. No. If I was to ever take a ride share, it wouldn't be in one of them. I gotta have a human driving it and being alert than some computer doing it and a human on the other end of the computer doing it. I just can't do it. No. Mm-mm. And I had been seeing online where there had been where they was testing it out or whatever, and then there was um, accidents and stuff. I don't trust it. I mean, I think Teslas are cool and all. I think EVs are cool and all. Certain EVs, but I'm not big on that self-driving thing because me personally, if I'm driving a car, I got to be the one in control, not some computer that could just crash. James made it a video in a Waymo. I haven't seen that. I mean, do I think that it would be neat for video content to get in a Waymo and record it? Yeah. But would I get in there and do it? No. Yeah, I would never trust a driverless car with no. No, Ron, I'm with you on that, man. I just couldn't. And there was a whole like EV talk yet the other day, but the mechanic thing in me, I like my internal combustion engines. Oh, here comes Tim with his Grok facts. Yeah, Ron, like they had in the old Power Strokes, the IDIs, mechanical everything almost. But there was an EV talk the other day, and I really like the EVs. I really, really like it. I know that I will never ever get one, but because they're expensive and out of reach. But I like the Lucid Air. I really like the Lucid Air. I like the range. I just like the way they look. They look classy. I think they're exceptional cars. No, I actually like them. I do. I mean, to each their own, I guess, but I don't like the Cybertruck because it looks like a trash can. A Nissan Leaf. Yeah, you don't get much range out of those. I think you can only go like 60 miles on a charge with those things. And they're not a hybrid. They don't have a gas engine. A modern steam engine in an EV car? I mean, yeah, it does not. In fact, there's a YouTuber here in Oklahoma that I watch a lot of, and I've been a part of his channel for a very long time, and I've actually hung out with the guy, talked to the guy, ate with the guy, everything well before I ever started doing YouTube, auto auction rebuilds. And he buys cars for Copart, then he'll fix them and sell them back through the auction and stuff. After he's done making video content with them and things. He had a Nissan Leaf, and he was like, "Oh my God!" And then one of them Mitsubishi electric car things. He was like, "Yeah, no, that would be an external combustion series hybrid." Ron, I'm actually in Tulsa. What, you lived in Tulsa for 3 years or in Oklahoma? Oklahoma sucks. I'm just gonna say it. The only reason I'm still here is because of family. I stuck around to watch my niece grow up. You are subscribed to him? Yeah, I've been subscribed to his channel. In fact, before I knew kind of what gig work was, I was subscribed back in the day when he was actually Uberman. It's been a long time. Lawton. Okay. Yeah, I like to watch Hoovie make bad decisions. I like to laugh at Hoovie. When I need a laugh, that's what I watch. Yeah, yeah, Ron, it's pretty much a lot that way. I drive 45 minutes to go to work. Yeah, Bicycle Garage is pretty cool too. April's Garage, I have never seen that. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, I was watching a Watch West Work video the other day, and somewhere my comment is there. He had a 2013 Chevy Equinox, and this is where Josh told me that I'm very smart when it comes to these things. It had no compression. Okay, yeah, your first initial thought is timing chain, because those Ecotechs do break the timing chain guides. I mean, so also those engines burn oil. And he did a whole timing chain job and everything, had it all timed correctly, perfectly, everything goes to start it up, still no compression. But before he did the timing chain, he took a borescope down in one of the cylinders and seen that the cylinder wall was kind of scored. My first thought after seeing that, knowing that engine, would have been, timing would have been the last thing I looked at. This thing is probably ate a piston. This thing is probably ate a ring, because those are notorious for burning oil. And if you've seen a scored cylinder wall, you know that ring broke loose. That's why you have no compression. And, Womble here is a car guy, and I'm sure he could, yeah, those are the EcoBoosts. I like the 5.0 Coyotes. I'm not a Ford guy, but I do like the 5.0 Coyotes. Those are better than anything that they got out now. You'd buy a new house. Yes, she does. You're right, Josh. You're right. Well, I can't be the car wizard because there is already one of them in Kansas on a YouTube named the Car Wizard. The Car Blizzard. The Car Lizard. No. Tornado cars. One of these days, I would actually like to buy one from Copart. I would like to fix it and flip it. I can't do that, Tim, because there's an auto auction rebuilds, and I'm subscribed to his channel, and he's a good dude. Yeah, there are plenty of edges sitting around with no engines. I tell you what, I like the design. I like the look of a Ford Edge, but if you could drop one of them 5.0 Coyotes in it, imagine what that Edge could do. Yeah, one of my favorite engines that GM put out, and my dad has one, that they had in the some of the Silverados and stuff back in 05, 06, and before, the 6 liter. My dad has over 340,000 miles on the original engine in that thing, and he's got a 06 Chevy Express 2500, and yeah, it's got over 340,000 miles on that sucker, and I swear by that engine. He hasn't really had any major issues. I mean, just the normal, gotta replace water pumps and all that stuff. 4.3s were good. They sure were. I'm not. I'm. I think GM was really good until the displacement on demand stuff, the cylinder deactivation, and honestly, I really loved Dodge, but after they quit the 318s and the 360s, I quit liking them. Yeah, so me and a buddy of mine, we are going to be going to Power Tour, not this year, but next year. We're going to go do it in his 1982 Dodge D150. Oh, dude, you could not kill the slant sixes. You could not kill those things. Those things would be, you could be dropped on 5 cylinders and be running off of 1 cylinder and that thing still be going. It'd be huffing and puffing, but it would do it. I've seen it. Probably a large amount of people buy TV dinners. Tim, go get you some real glasses. Quit using the Dollar Tree stuff. But yeah, I think after the 318s and the 360s, Dodge went to garbage. See, Now, Ron, what I drive right now, I drive a 2014 Toyota Camry LE. I like this car. When I was looking at this car, I opened the hood. I was like, oh my God, I can get to everything right here. Even though it's a modern car, it's very straightforward and easy to work on. If I have to replace my starter, all I got to do is remove my airbox and then unbolt the starter. That's it. I probably have the starter in, out, or out and in less than an hour. It is a good car. Shouldn't need them for cooking instructions on the side of a box. I've seen a lot of boxes have a lot of small print on cooking directions, but you know. Well, you know, just cut the film off and put the TV dinner in there for as long as you think it needs to cook, and then boom. A Nissan Murano, was that pre-CVT? Because them CVTs are garbage. Yeah, dude, I looked at this. That was another thing I looked at. It's got a brand new alternator in it. But I was like, I could probably change that in 15 minutes. Yeah, it is. Nissan made really, really good vehicles before they dabbled with that CVT rubber band transmission, as I like to call them. My parents, they have a '03 Nissan Xterra, and that Xterra is pretty good. It did have oil leaks, and the oil leaks kept it making it eat starters, but that's been since remedied. And before I got my Camry, I was driving that. The gas mileage was horrible. Yeah, but with the CVTs, you got to change that fluid every 20 or 25,000 miles. That's what makes them last, is if you're doing that. Nobody ain't got time to change that fluid every 20 or 25,000 miles. The two vehicles I think that Nissan created that were ugly as sin, and to be quite honest with you, I think the Cybertruck's ugly as sin. But if I was offered a Cybertruck, a Nissan Cube, or the Nissan Juke, which one do you think I would pick? Those are the three most hideous looking vehicles I've ever seen in my life. If I was only offered those three vehicles, which one do you think I'd pick? Yep, that's what I would pick. I would pick the Cybertruck over a Nissan Juke or the Cube. I think those are all ugly as sin. I would drive a Cybertruck over those two. I'm sad to say it. I hate to admit it. I don't like the Juke. I don't like the Cube. I don't like the Cybertruck, but I'd pick the Cybertruck over the Cube and the Juke. I sure would. I mean, hey, everybody's different. Josh, I never said that I hated Tesla. Now, I do like the Plaid. I do like that thing. don't know what Tesla was thinking when they're not worth the price tag, but they're cool. I like them. Well, the simple geometry on the Cybertrucks, and there's been recalls. Body panels just falling off. Riddle me that one. The simple geometry, they just couldn't get it right. I mean, now my car, I think, is kind of simple geometry. I think my car, I mean, yeah, it's not the, it's not the fastest thing in the world. It's not going to win any races. It's not, but I think Toyota was onto a lot when they were building vehicles because they have always kept them simple. I want to see him destroy it. I have not yet watched that video. I have got to watch the videos. I do. I mean, I've been an American car guy all my life. And the very first Japanese vehicle I ever owned was my 04 Mitsubishi Outlander. I loved that thing. They ran out of super glue on the Cybertrucks, yeah. And then I got rid of that with 285,000 miles, and then I got my Camry. And I don't know, I think I will be continuing to buy Japanese vehicles for probably forever. I've already, after I get done with this car in a couple of years, I've already figured out what I want to replace it. Oh, them were good cars back in the day. Hondas were amazing. And they still to this day have amazing motors. They do. Their transmissions over the years have become subpar. I'll tell you what, a buddy of mine, he has a 2000 Chevy Metro. That thing only has 3 gears. This man was doing 80 in that Metro in 3rd gear on the highway. Got pulled over and got a speeding ticket. That car, all he's got to do is go out there and put a battery in it and start it right up. It'll start it right up. Even though he hasn't driven it in years, all he's got to do is go out there and put a battery in it and start it. He showed me, he did it the other day just to move it. And it's sat for several years now. And yeah, the cop, when he stopped him that time, the cop goes, yeah, he said, I had to take a double take on what I was pulling over. He said, I hate to write you a ticket. He said, because I think it's absolutely hilarious that you was doing 80 miles an hour in a Geo Metro. And then my buddy pops off to the cop and he goes, yeah, and I'm only doing that in 3rd gear. And that cop was even more impressed. And he's like, man, he said, because you were over the speed limit so much, he said, I still do got to write you a ticket. But he goes, I'm sitting here laughing with you. He said, not at you. He said, that's just absolutely funny. Oh, speaking of YouTube channels and cars, Cletus McFarland. Did you all see what he did to a damn Chevy Sonic? He made it run 9s, believe it or not. He made that car run 9s. Well, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. You all have a great night. It's 9:30. I need to eat. I'm hungry. So I will be seeing you all next Saturday. I'm going to post a video this week. Oh, no. Go check it out. Go check it out, Womble. Yeah, he put an engine in it, is what he did. But anyways, everybody, have a great one. I'm out of here. I'm hungry. I need food. Peace. I got to figure out how to get off here.